What's up, guys? MotardSteve. If I don't sound as enthusiastic as I normally am, it's because I'm a little bit tired. Not extremely tired, otherwise I wouldn't be riding. But I'm a little tired. It's like almost noon, which is like my bedtime. A little bit past my bedtime. But was hanging out with the missus. Well, she's not the missus yet. Not yet. But was hanging out with her. And now I'm on my way home. Anyway, I guess story time. Wanted to talk to you guys. Hey, don't fucking do it, dickhead. Fucking asshole creeping out and shit. Hey, old guy. But, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the crazy shit that I've been through with, like, bands and stuff. And, I mean, shit, my last band I was in was called One Final Hope. They're still going as far as I know, so, I mean, if you want to go check them out, you can. Long story short, I'm not going to get into, like, all the juicy details, but there's a little bit of differences between me and some of the other guys. Well, mainly just a certain individual, but I'm not going to point that out because, you know, that shit's done and over with, and we've been through that. But you know, some differences were there, and some creative differences were there, obviously. You know, because I played 8-string, and they're a little more old-fashioned metalheads, so they don't really understand the whole need for 8 strings. But, hey, motorcycle dude, I didn't even see that guy. Maybe I'll see some other moto dudes. But, you know, that was the last band I was in, so if you want to go check it out, you can. You can probably find some of the old music we made together. Don't believe they made anything new yet. But, as far as, like, released it, though. But, some crazy shit happened when I was in that band, man. We played a lot of shows, and a lot of crazy shit ensued. Like, for instance, we played a lot of festivals, and, you know, festivals can be pretty fucking crazy. You get a lot of people together, a lot of metalheads, and some crazy shit will happen. Yeah, you're gonna get real far cutting in front of me, bro. But, you know, we played this one festival. It's called Rocktoberfest. If you guys live around the South Carolina, North Carolina area, you've probably heard of it. It happens up in Spartanburg. But, man, the first time we played that festival, it's a 3-day festival. It's a 3-day, 2-night festival. You camp out, and, like, all the fucking bands and all the fans are there. And, like, everybody's fucking drinking and having big-ass bonfires and shit. And it's just fucking crazy. I think, like, some hippie dudes came over to our fucking camp. They ended up giving the lead singer, like, fucking acid or something. He was tripping fucking balls. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. He ended up taking acid before our fucking show, and, like, he said the stage was, like, melting and shit. And I'm not condoning drug use or anything. I mean, that's your own business if you want to do that. Hey, don't fucking... Yeah, that's right. But, he was tripping the fuck out. I actually didn't drink that festival. I was kind of the DD, or the watchman. I had to make sure everyone was cool and shit, and everything was copacetic. But, he ended up taking acid, the other guy got lost for most of the night. I think the drummer got lost most of the night, was out drinking with people. I ended up sleeping in the tent because I had brought my fiance with me. And we hung out in the tent. But the next morning we had a little bit of morning sex, and the rest of the guys were not in the tent at the time. And yeah, some nice morning sex was interrupted by the bass player. He comes in, guys, I'm coming in. I didn't hear him. He just walks in and he's like, oh my God. It was fucking great. And I just kind of like lean out from behind her because I was on the bottom. You know, she was doing the whole, she was riding my motorcycle, if you want to know what I'm saying. But I just kind of lean out from behind her and I'm like, hey. And that was just funny, his reaction, man. He felt like he was so scarred from that. And I'm like, hey man, it's not official until you catch one of the other bandmates having sex with their girl. Or with some other girl. In some of their cases. But and then, oh my God, we played, okay, so they have Rocktoberfest in October, obviously. But then they also have another one called Metal Fest, which happens in April. And we played that, and holy shit, dude, that was just fucking unbelievable. I didn't have the girlfriend with me, so you know I got drunk, and it was fucking great. And why does everyone choose to do this when you ride a motorcycle? Why do they feel like it's necessary to ride your fucking ass and try to push you along? I don't understand it. I mean, I'm going the speed limit. But anyway, yeah, dude, so we got drunk. We like ended up drinking a bunch of like Red's apple ales. And holy shit, dude. And fucking we get there, the drummer and the roadie, as we call him, was like passed the fuck out in the car. Like they weren't going nowhere. So we go and knock on the door to try to wake them up because we showed up a little bit late the first night because we played on like the second night or something. But we knock on the fucking door and they kind of glance up at us, and the one guy, I'll never forget it, he just shakes his head with like disgust. He's just like, no more. Because we knock on the window and we're like, hey man, we got beer. And he just looks up at us and he's just like, no. It was fucking great. Anyway, we get like really fucking drunk and we hang out with this band called Skylight Heights, which, yeah, you should go check them out if you want. But these guys were fucking trash. And when I say trash, I mean they were like fucking gone. I don't know what it is they drank, how much of it they drank, or any other substances they had, but these guys were just, they were fucking, you know, off this planet. You know, they were like trying to piss, and the soberest one was having to try to like hold people up while they took a piss. And there was like all kinds of sex going on in the fucking van and shit. They drive around in like a soccer mom van. It's funny as shit. And the drummer, I don't know what it is with that band, but you can never find the fucking drummer no matter what. I don't know what's up with him. Like he's like Mr. Incognito. You can never find his ass anywheres at any of the places we've played with him. But so yeah, they're like all flipping out. The girls are so drunk, they're like fucking crying and puking all at the same time. Hey, some couches. It was just great. And fucking, so yeah, that happens. Well, our singer ends up getting a bunch of marijuana and fucking alcohol in him. And, you know, our singer was not the biggest guy in the world. He weighed like maybe like fucking 90 pounds. Well, okay, he maybe weighed just a little bit over 100. Very fucking small and lanky guy. Anyway, This guy gets so fucking intoxicated that he can barely walk. It's like he forgets how old he is. He turns into like an infant. Anyway, he's so drunk he can't walk. So, you know, he's trying to lay around on the ground and shit. And I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, bro, you gotta get the fuck up off the ground, because you're gonna like fuck yourself up. You're gonna get ate up by ants and all kinds of shit. And he won't let me pick him up. Every time I grab him, he cries. Like, he literally fucking cries. Oh, really? I killed the bike. But yeah, he fucking cries, man. And he will not stop crying. And I'm like, dude, you gotta get up off the ground. And he's just like, no! And I'm being dead fucking serious. This is how he's acting. He's like, no! And I'm like, dude, stop crying like a bitch and get the fuck off the ground and get in the fucking, whatever the fuck it was. It was one of those stupid box cars. It was a fucking Honda Element. And I'm like, dude, just get in the fucking car. And he wouldn't get in it. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? But he wouldn't get in it. Eventually I have to stuff his ass in the fucking car. And then he finally gets in it. And I swear, the whole time he's kicking and screaming. Imagine an overgrown man-child kicking and screaming, like legs kicking everywhere and screaming. You would have think that was like fucking raping him, like anally fucking raping him. Come on, people. Fuck. See, dude, people in South Carolina know how to fucking drive. But yeah, he's kicking and screaming. I finally get him in the car, and like a little baby, he fucking just finally goes, he like fucking passes out instantly. Just like fucking instantaneously. I put a blanket on him in the seat and he fucking passes out, man. Good fucking times. But the best one, man, the absolute best one, was when fucking we were playing this place, and oh shit, dude, you got the top off that, buddy. But we were playing this place in Charleston. And okay, so we had choreographed this stage move of mine, which is, for those of you not familiar with guitar throws, it's pretty much where you throw the guitar around your body, either forwards or backwards, and then it uses your strap kind of like a pendulum, and it flips around your body. Anyway, we had like rehearsed this. I had it down perfect. We had two specific spots during our set that I was going to do this maneuver. And I made it very clear what two spots they were. Everyone could recall what two spots they were if I asked. I was like, hey, what time am I going to throw the guitar? And they'd be like, oh, you're going to do it at this time and this time. And I'm like, yes, exactly. So fucking stay away from me when I do that. Well, anyway, you know, some drinking ensued, as it usually does with bands, and the lead singer must have forgot. And we're sitting there, we're playing, it gets to the part where I throw the guitar, and I throw it, and keep in mind, when I did this, I didn't have the vocalist in eyesight, so I wasn't sure where he was. I throw the guitar, and he like just barely fucking, anyway, a fucking cop distracted me, man. But anyway, I throw the guitar, and I notice the guitar is kind of, whoa, shit. Haha, suspension said, fuck you. But I throw the guitar, and I notice it's a little sluggish getting back into my hands, and I'm like, that was kind of weird. And I see the crowd, like, go ape shit. Now, naturally, I'm thinking they're going ape shit because I just pulled off a fucking nice guitar throw. Well, what had actually happened And I don't know if you guys know this, if you're familiar with BC Rich guitars. I was using one of those. This is when I was using my 6-string. And they have a really jagged fucking headstock. Well, what had happened is I threw the guitar, it swung around the back of me, and it hit him right in the fucking temple, pretty much. Like, not the temple, but that pressure point, like right behind your fucking ear. It hit him in that soft spot there, that meaty soft spot. And, you know, the jagged edge of that fucking BC Rich headstock smacked him right fucking there. And he fucking, there was blood all over the fucking stage. I didn't know what was going on. And we just kept playing. We kept playing like nothing had happened. And you know, after that song finished out, you know, I said to him, I was like, "Are you okay?" And he like yells in the mic, "Fuck you, get away from me, fucking asshole." And I was just like, "Alright, fuck you then. Bleed all over the fucking stage. Just don't get blood all over my fucking effects pedal." And fucking, we finished the set out, and like, I swear, like all the like nurturing moms start coming out of the drunk moms in the crowd, and they're like, "He needs to be taken to the hospital. You're gonna take him to the hospital, right?" And we're like, he's underage and he's been drinking. What do you think? And we're just like, yeah, not gonna happen. This guy's not going to the hospital. And so, you know, I'm taking him home, and we eventually get home. I'm tired as fuck on the way home, and like I almost run off the road, and I fucking hit one of them fucking stupid jagged things in the side of the road. You know, the things that are supposed to wake you up if you fall asleep. And hey, I can tell you, they do work. But yeah, man, it's just crazy fucking times. It's some crazy shit you get into when you're in a band. You know, and the shit you talk about when you're in a band with each other is some off-the-wall fucking shit. Like, I was in another band before this, and fucking the one guitarist would talk about all this weird fucking shit he did with his girlfriend. Like, he'd talk about, like, how he fisted her ass and shit, and I'm just like, okay, dude, that's cool. I really don't want to know that your girlfriend, who looks like she weighs 100 pounds, likes to have fish shoved up her ass. That's kind of cool. Didn't want to know that. But man, it's just a fun fucking time and a great experience. Not just for the bandmates you meet, but the fucking fans you meet too, man. Like, it's really fucking crazy, man. And it's something I'm definitely looking forward to when I get to Texas. It's gonna be pretty fucking sweet. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my little story and foray into my band playing life. I'm almost home, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And you know, I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing, because I definitely appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.